Yo, what's up, fellas? Today we're gonna do a real quick recap on ES and a little bit on DXY. So going into the day, we did have no news. It is a Monday. We had an orange folder, but no high impact news or anything like that. So I shouldn't have traded, but I did end up trading. I did de-risk, so I did not lose an insane amount of money, but I did end up losing. But especially after seeing how bad price action was this morning, I just shouldn't have traded. But I mean, we learn from these losses and we get better. So yeah. So going into the day, we did take out priorities lows during like the Asia and London session. So that wasn't really a point to target. But last week, remember, we had this large. What the heck? Yeah, we had this large FOMC BISI, right? I'm tripping right now. Okay. Right. So today I was expecting for us to go down more into it and possibly hit this 50% of the BISI, this consequent encroachment, for a push higher for the rest of the week, right? For either a Monday or Tuesday reversal. So today we did not see that. We saw, I kind of forced this this like reversal pattern. It wasn't really like a good reversal right here. I said that this is a low. I mean, this would have been like perfect right here. If price hit this and then there was an SMT created, that would have been a good long, right? But I mean, it was such a low time frame. Like it was just a random low, you know. Like I was just making shit up. So this random low right here, I was like, oh, okay, that's a low. That's what caused this smart money reversal right here. This is gonna be the market maker buy model. The price is gonna end up back up here or right here for the market maker buy model. Did not work because I forced it, right? So yeah, just continue to learn to stay on these higher time frames as the to have a point of interest on the higher time frame for these smart money reversals, right? For these smart money reversals for the market maker buy models, you don't want to have little small liquidity sweeps like that on the 15 minute. You know, that's just really just no one really cares about that, right? You want to be on the higher time frame. Now, if it hit like this to 50% as well as this huge imbalance right here, that would have been a perfect smart money reversal, you know. But yeah, so that's a good lesson I learned. Also, there was this 15 minute, and we did miss a good move in the London session. I might start trading London session more. But yeah, so a lot of people did really good on this trade, right? It was kind of a fake swing right when London opened, right? And then we had this inverse value gap right here, got closed over, and then entry right here, all the way down here, could have targeted. That would have been a very good trade today. Did not trade that though. I expected to trade AM. So I might start looking out more in London session in the morning, early in the mornings, to see if there's any good setups, right? So right here going into the morning, I saw that there was a SMT. I'll show real quick. Across, I think it was NASDAQ. Yeah. So NASDAQ, it created a lower low, and then this created a higher low, right? ES created a higher low. So there's manipulation in the market. This was the low, that little shitty 15-minute low that was hit. Sell stop's taken right there. And then we inversed this 15-minute SIBI, right? We inversed it, closed it right here. And then I missed my entry right here. I was at school, right? And right at 10 o'clock, we transferred classes, right? And right when I got to the other class, it already dipped down. It was about like 10:02. It already dipped down into the inverse value gap, and I wasn't going to chase it. I wasn't just going to buy right there. So I waited for a possible like 5-minute fair value gap within there, and all of it was just trash. It was just chop, as you can see right here. It was just chop, chop, chop. So I could not find a reentry. Could have taken a solid trade off of that, but I mean, I couldn't have really helped it. But yeah. So going to the trade right here, we see this hourly fair value gap. This was in the PM session because like I didn't want to really trade the AM session looking how bad it was. We did close over right here in this candle, so I was looking for longs right on this hourly inverse fair value gap. So dropped in the 15-minute. We see that there is a 15-minute mitigation, or not mitigation, but breaker block right here. So we have this high, low, lower high, lower low. So this is the market structure shift right here, right? And then this would be your breaker block. This whole thing would be your breaker block. But if you go on the 5 minute, it's just this little top part. So, so yeah, this is it. And then we see this 5 minute order block as well, this little small order block. And this is where I bought right here. And I was expecting, I de-risked a lot, so I only went for 5 points. So I entered right here, right? And put my stop at these, okay, these equal lows right here. Put my stop right there. And put my take profit at 2R, which was 5 points, right? And went up for about halfway and just dropped, right? I think later that now that I look at it, we were targeting these equal lows right here that we formed. But still, I mean, my higher time frame bias was bullish after hitting this and seeing this SMT. Still pretty bullish, but I mean, I just not even unlucky. I chose the wrong leg, and it was the wrong day to trade, right? So hopefully tomorrow we do have some decent high impact news. Hopefully tomorrow we can see a retracement down into this 50% of the FOMC BISI, and hopefully that will cause bullish reaction and a bullish narrative for the rest of the week. So we will see with that. But yeah, so I'm not going the higher time frame real quick on this. Yeah, we see what I've kind of planned out for this week so far. We do have this liquidity pool right here, right? So we have these relative equal highs right here, very close in proximity. So I would consider these relatively equal highs, as well as a fair value, a SIBI right on top of it. And this is hourly SIBI right on top of it. So that is considered a high liquidity zone. And a lot of times price retraces back into these areas that price came into a fair value gap and then left. So price came into this fair value gap and left. So this is a high liquidity zone. So hopefully tomorrow we can see a retracement down, and then for a continuation higher for the rest of the week, possibly into this liquidity zone, and even this and this, right? I think that is the prior week high, if I'm not mistaken. Thursday. Yep, that is the prior week high right here, right? Prior week high, top left. So yeah, that is my overall outlook on this week. We will see what happens. Pretty bad trade today, but I mean, we learn. You got to journal these things and learn from your losses, so you continue to get better. But let's go on DXY real quick, actually. Yeah, so on DXY this morning, we did have this 4-hour BISI that we traded into at 10 a.m. And then I was expecting a small push higher into this 1 hour SIBI, as well as this bearish order block, and then just push down, right? And that'll give me my bullish bias. That'll correct my bullish bias if we ended up hitting this, retracing this, and then pushing down for ES. But it never did happen. We just ended up consolidating on this. So hopefully tomorrow we can see a push into this 1 hour SIBI and then push down. Possibly for the rest of the week, and inverse over this 4-hour BISI right here. Hopefully inverse over it for a continuation lower. Yeah, because we tapped the 50% of this. That's a daily, I think, right? Yeah, this. Yep, we didn't even close over it. We wicked right above the consequent encouragement of this daily inverse value gap right here. On DXY, we wicked over it perfectly, so that is a pretty bearish sign in this scenario. So we also took out this buy side liquidity, so hopefully we can see a push lower. And also we are in this weekly, I don't even know. Wait, what is that? It's on a daily? Yeah, so no, we're still on this daily order block right here. Still on this daily order block right here. We're almost we're not at the 50%. But yeah, so that's what I'm looking on the DXY as well. We're expecting this hopefully push lower for the rest of the week. So the indices will push up for the rest of the week, right? So that is my yeah, this is my good old Bitcoin thought process right here. What's going down? We got LR right here. This is a few days ago that I marked out. I think it was Sunday. I marked this out Sunday or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, LR, and we had this. What the heck? Yeah, I'm a crypto miner. I'm a miner. Yeah, we had this breaker right here, and we also had this 4-hour BISI right here. So we trade into it, and I want to see a good reaction off of it, and target this low resistance liquidity. And we took it out very swiftly today, right? So yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, well, I hope you all have a great day. Learn something from this, and peace.